Most people think integrity is proven in public moments, but heaven watches the private ones. What you do when no one claps. What you choose when no one sees. What you touch when no one checks. Those small decisions are not small to God. So, what is integrity, really? It's not about big dramatic gestures or public announcements. True integrity is simpler and much deeper. It's who you are when there's no pressure to perform. It's the character revealed not in a single heroic moment, but in the quiet repetition of doing the right thing, day after day. See, God doesn't just look at our actions. He examines our motives. He's not impressed by appearances. The Bible tells us that the integrity of the upright guides them, and that while man looks on the outward appearance, the Lord looks at the heart. It's about being the same person in private as you are in public. Why do these small, unseen things matter so much to God? It's because big falls always start with small compromises. No one wakes up one day and decides to ruin their life. It begins with a tiny crack in their character, a small lie, a minor shortcut, a little indulgence that they think no one will ever know about, but God sees. He promotes people based on trust, not just talent. He's looking for faithfulness. Your hidden obedience in the small things is what prepares you for visible authority. Think about Joseph. Before he ever stood before Pharaoh, he maintained his integrity in Potiphar's house, even when it cost him his freedom. He was faithful in a private, tempting situation. Or think about David. Before he was king over Israel, he was a faithful shepherd, protecting his father's sheep from lions and bears when no one was watching. Before God entrusts influence, he tests faithfulness. Let's bring this into our modern lives. How does this look for you and me today? It's honesty when the cashier gives you too much change back. It's faithfulness with your time, not scrolling for hours when you should be working or resting. It's discipline in your private habits, what you watch, what you listen to, what you allow your mind to dwell on when you're alone. It's integrity in your finances, paying what you owe. It's integrity in your words, refusing to gossip even when everyone else is. And it's integrity in your thoughts, taking them captive and aligning them with truth. The Bible encourages us that whatever we do, we should work at it with all our heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. It reminds us that it's better to be poor and walk in integrity than to be rich and perverse in our ways. These small, daily choices are the building blocks of a strong life. Now, here's a word of warning, but also a word of truth. God sees what others overlook. Every choice, every shortcut, every hidden act is recorded. Just because the consequences are delayed doesn't mean they are absent. The Bible is very clear. You may be sure that your sin will find you out. Nothing in all creation is hidden from God's sight. Everything is uncovered and laid bare before the eyes of Him to whom we must give account. But on the other hand, every act of hidden integrity builds spiritual weight and authority in your life. It creates a foundation that cannot be shaken. What you excuse today can cost you tomorrow, but what you honor today, in secret, will strengthen you for all your tomorrows. Integrity is not loud. It doesn't announce itself, but it always speaks in the end. What you do in secret, God remembers. Every quiet prayer, every honest decision, every moment you chose His way over your own, He sees it all. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you. If this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And if you believe someone else needs to hear this, please share it. Thank you for watching.